Hey guys, what if here, and welcome back to NASCAR the Game 2013 Career Mode for Part 20. We're going to try to throw in Indy, Pocono, and then this gauntlet thing, so we're not going to really waste too much time. Upgrades, we are still 1.2 million away to getting the chassis, and then we can focus on the last engine upgrades. We have 2 more upgrades left. They'll probably take 2 races to get, so that's that with that situation. Point situation, obviously we're good in that regard. I'm more emotionally, maybe even sexually invested in where Kurt runs and seeing if he gets in the top 10 or just gets his way into the chase. So we'll see how that goes. But there's really not a whole lot else to dive into, or divulge into, so we'll just get into it. But before we do, as always, big shout out to my 2G Patreon people as well as my YouTube members who support our channel. First, you get our early access videos before they come out to the public, usually 12 to 24 hours in advance, and all that. So without further ado, go in Indy and more than likely, utterly eviscerate the field. Presumably. Or the game can crash. Okay. Alright, well I haven't had that happen in a while. Okay, let's try it again now and see if the game doesn't fall apart. Here's our settings. Now, from what I did off camera, it seems like the AI pit a little bit after halfway, so I think this will be good with the settings. Go with that. Accept. And we'll just jump right into qualifying and see where we start. Ray, can you shut up? Thank you. Okay, let's get into qualifying. Oh, turn 4. I probably could have gotten pole, maybe, because I messed up turn 1 a little bit. And even then, our lap time's still pretty good, or it's going to be an improvement. 4, it's still 6, alright. I know I could have gotten pole. I messed up turn 1. I pushed it too hard. So, still pretty good. So, we'll see where everybody else starts. And Kyle Busch on pole, pretty normal top 10. Kurt is 17th. He can do better. This is the rest of the results. Okay. Alright, we'll get into the race, have Mike, Joy, and Daryl take it off, and I don't know, we'll see how easy this is, because everything I've seen this track is usually pretty easy, so we'll see for sure when I experience it.
Hello everyone, Mike, Joy, and Daryl Waltrip welcoming you to the greatest race course in the world for the Your Heroes Name Here 400 at the Brickyard.
Michael went out this morning, played a round of golf, came in, watched cars go around the track. This place, so much tradition, so much history. This is a track that you just gotta win on.
IndyCar since 1911 and NASCAR since 1994. Who will cross the Yard of Bricks first today?
Jeff Gordon. Put your money on Jeff Gordon. He's the man.
Well, Jeff has more wins here than anyone else in the field. But at Indianapolis, this could be anybody's day. It's all about maintaining track position.
Well, it seems like every background noise in the area had to interfere with that intro, but it was a good intro nonetheless.
Let's race across the bricks, boys and girls.
Thank you, Daryl. So, yeah, just have to find our way down the bottom lane here, which I was going to get down behind Biffle, but Brad checked up. Same with Kyle Busch here. From what I did in practice, the AI were really slow, and I don't really know why it's so bad here, but yeah, they're just awful. Alright, we'll just get the lead lap 1, and alright, well I guess the race is over now. I wish it was more competitive, but apparently the AI just refused to be difficult today. Oh, just to talk about something, I did hit the wall earlier, so yeah, that happened. With their 13-second lead, I really want to establish the fact that this is all just default setup. I just want to let people know that this is just the reality of the situation at this track. I'm pitting this time. Most of the field has pitted, but yeah, as long as we just get down here just fine without speeding, this race will basically be ours. So I'm gonna take it extra careful just because we have like a 40-second lead, so there's no sense of pushing it. So there's really nothing to repair, so that's it. Yeah. All right. Well, we won. All right. That was simple enough. Who would have guessed it? We cycled out first still by a monumental margin. There goes Kurt Busch's chase hopes. It's almost akin to real life, where modern NASCAR is all but disappointing to me, and this game is replicating that pretty well, apparently. And that's just sad.
Still outside.
Telling him not to lane a Harvick. And on lap 26, we've officially lapped the whole field. Pretty sad, but this is why we got bonus race time, so we don't have a 4-minute video. And that's a dub in the book. 642,000 credits. That's pretty damn close to getting another upgrade. I didn't think we'll get it all in one race. That's really cutting it.
Wow, not only did you win that race, but you led every lap of it. That's a great achievement, driver. Just another day at the office, buddy, and another happy sponsor.
Thank you, crew chief. Yeah, you damn right I led every lap. I Jeff Burned 2000 New Hampshire, that shit. That's our one lap Davey Allison. I'm tired. Alan Quickie. I was going to do a Davey Quickie thing, and I just messed it all up. Oh my god. But yeah, another win. This will be our second in a row. Second of many. I mean, I theorized we could sweep out the whole season. I forgot about Watkins Glen and Bristol, so maybe not. But it'll be pretty damn close. So here's the rest of the results. Edwards second, Truex third, Jimmy fourth. Pretty normal looking top 10. Dave Blaine 19th, I don't understand that. There were some cars that pitted twice, as you see here in the back. I guess 22nd on back? Or more than half the field pitted. Okay, I don't... Oh. See, what? That many people pitted? Whatever. It's a case where we were going to win no matter what. Don't tell me. Kurt got fucking 41st. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is absolutely appalling. Get me out of this race, in this nightmare. I don't want to live in a reality where Kurt runs 41st because he's stupid on pit strat. Well, nothing really changed in the top 3, even top 4. Jimmy moved up a spot. So the battle for second continues now with Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards. Dale Jr. kind of out of it, but yeah, I'd say pretty normal. Kurt just falls apart in this one. So Biffle is currently in on points. Gordon is 1 point out, so he'll be knocked out due to the wild card unless Logano's outside top 20. Newman 16th. Logano's 22nd, so okay, only one wild card winner gets in. So technically, I guess Kevin Harvick will be knocked out, and then Newman would be in. So I guess Gordon for now is safe because Logano absolutely shit the bed last race, which I'm always up for Logano doing terrible. More sponsorships, secondary for Tornado, sure. We'll throw that on the car somewhere. I don't know where that's going to be exactly. The game's not going to take any time to even show it.
We've got some new parts lined up that could make a
real 1.2. That might be enough to...
check them out.
It is. Oh my god. Alright, we'll have a new chassis going into Pocono. So, sure. Slap that on there. 8350 left of credits. And then our last upgrade will be 1.7, which will, I would assume, take at least 3 or 4 races to get. But with how we keep getting more and more credits, it might be only 2 races. I don't know. I flipped the camera. I was really excited. Well, before I stop recording for a day, we'll do the Invitational event at Martinsville and see if we can crush them there too. Which I'm assuming we will because we dominated there in the spring with a barely upgraded car, so I feel like we should win this duel, no problem. Alright, so who do we have to race against? Frickin' BK Racing Car. Really? That's the... And he's beating me. What? Excuse me? Let me just get my bearings. It's been a while since I raced in Martinsville. The car is more upgraded, so I have to get used to this again. Don't tell me I'm going to lose to a BK... No, okay, we're in the green. Alright, that scared me for a second. Yeah, we're good. We got our shit together. I don't know if I'll be able to lap them, but... I guess that's the challenge. I guess we'll see if we can try to do that. It's not really in the challenge to do it, but it's a personal goal. I could definitely tell, compared to when we ran here in the spring, the car turns way better. It's so much easier to turn. It brakes so much better. Everything about it is just so much better. Which I guess is kind of neat that there is a noticeable difference in the upgrades, and it does make the car handle better, and you can just feel it when you drive it. So, yeah, I appreciate that. My big question is, why on earth did they give me Travis Quaffle to race against? I always thought that these were supposed to be drivers relative to you in the standings. I can't talk. I'm tired. I don't know. None of that made any sense. But hey, we got 75,000 credits, so that's good. Too bad. I don't know. This game's just gotten disgusting with the difficulty now. I don't know. They should have just upped the cost it would be to get parts, because I should not be winning 15 races in my rookie season. I'm no expert, but I don't think that's realistic. I'm just gonna throw Pocono in too because I'm insane, so let's just get into it. Hopefully the game doesn't crash again. So here's the settings, just like the spring race, tire wear and fuel at times once, so the fuel will have to pit once, so that's the plan, and that's basically it, so yeah, I'll do some practicing, get used to everything, and go from there. Okay. Pull. Alright, I'll take it. I just hope we can nail turn 1 on lap 1. That's really the only thing I'm worried about. I didn't really try in that second lap, but yeah, another pole. That's our first. Okay, we even got achievement. Qualifying pole, first time career season. Okay. Well, that extra proves that was our first pole. Okay. So where does everybody else start? Biffle second, obviously. Hamlin, Kurt 17th, Stewart 13th, Logano nowhere to be found. So he is just falling apart at near the end of the regular season, which I like to see. Good for him. And, alright, well, we'll have Mike, Joy, and Daryl take it away and hope we don't choke turn 1.
Hi, everyone. Mike, Joy, and Daryl Waltrip welcoming you to today's coverage of the Pennsylvania 400. 3 different length straightaways, 3 different radius turns. Which one do you set up for, Daryl?
Mike, most of the guys like to set up for turn 3. If you can get off at turn 3, where does that lead you to? It leads you to the start-finish line, and you want to get there first. Turn 3, that's the critical spot.
The 3 unique turns were patterned after popular IndyCar tracks when Pocono was built. Turn 1, Indianapolis. Turn 2, Trenton. And turn 3, the Milwaukee Mine. They're all different. They're all unique. It's Pocono.
Part of me always liked that introduction, how he describes it. It's good. It's good stuff. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Bibble looks like he's in his primary. We're going very slow on the start.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing on the tricky triangle, boys and girls.
Thank you, Daryl. That was actually a really good launch on a start by my AI, and we're going to clear Biffle as we get into turn 1, and I think we're good. I want to just get through the corner just to be sure. I'm going to enter very wide, give them all the room just in case they get around me, and they're not, so okay, well, by field. This is like Indy, except this was even easier because it took us like 2 corners to get the lane here. We already got, so alright, we're good. That moment when Casey Mears outran me in my first lap. Of all people, it was Casey Mears. I don't know how to feel about that. There we go. Back into the fastest lap board. It's mine. Okay, I think this is where the race is going to get boring for everyone now. Except for the viewer, because all this is getting cut out. Something I didn't really think about till now is this game uses the old version of Pocono with it being 500 miles, because this being a 20% race, this is 40 laps, so 40 times 5 is 200. So yeah, this game didn't really accurately use the 2013 race distance of Pocono, because they switched to 400 miles in 2012. So that's just weird. I don't know why they never did that. You would think that'd be really easy to do, but no, it's just not here. It's almost like this game is very unthoughtful when it comes to the small details like that. I'm pitting this lap. The spring race, we were very close to speeding, but it never happened. This time, I'm going to be even extra careful because we got like a 20-second lead. So there's no sense of, throwing a race. It's 30? What? 30? What? Why is it 30 at Pocono? It should be like 55. No wonder why I was so baffled. I don't know. Whatever. We'll just get our 4 tires and fuel and out and away. We're still out in the lead even after cycling out, so that's interesting. Just gonna let these... Why would you fucking do that? You fucking idiot. Why did I just stay on the bottom? Well, I think we're still gonna maintain a lead, but... Yeah, I shouldn't have Lepage. That's embarrassing. Alright. Where is that going to cycle us out? Because that just broke the whole race up. But still first. We can stay out. Oh, we're okay. Alright, well that really didn't change anything for me. I don't know if most of the field pitted or not. I don't really know. And that cut laps out of the race. Well, this is awkward. I knew I should have stayed on the bomb, but I didn't. Now let's see if we can clear King going into 1 because we need that outside line. And we're going to be able to do that, so Just like the beginning of the race, we're just going to be very careful in turn 1. Give Kane all the room on the bottom lane. And I think we're good. Yes, we're good. Okay. Alright. That caution could have really ruined our race, but it didn't. So all is right in the world again. What I was trying to say is I should have stayed below the white. Oh my god, the yellow line. I don't know what is wrong with me. I can't even do basic words. Couldn't have been a normal part. Nope, I had to have like one really stupid moment. Now there's going to be so many unanswered questions. We'll never know because of that yellow. Would I have lapped the field? Probably not, but I was curious to know how many cars I would lap or just how big the gap would have been. And there's another question that I don't know. Because I'm not thinking clearly, but there is another question. I'll have to think about what that other option is. I can't remember what the other question is, so I don't know anymore. I guess technically it is 2 questions. One was how big would my lead have been, and also how many cars I would have lapped. So I guess those are the 2 questions.
Ready to go.
I guess I answered it myself. God. Well, I can at least say Pocono was a little bit harder than Indy. We didn't lap the whole field on lap 26, so that's something. The field's a little bit tougher. I don't know by how much, but at least we're just not blowing Keselowski's doors out the window. It's a little bit tougher. Something else just noticing too is Brad is gonna have a good finish. He definitely needs it. We could have so many different winners this season if it wasn't for me. I'm just the cause of so many problems in this universe. For this chase to be so uneventful, or this season, I don't know. This is just gross. I will take another dub. Thank you very much. That was my fastest lap of the race there too. 539,000 credits to add to that. So I don't even know what to say anymore. Watkins Glen will be definitely a lot tougher. Something else I want to try too. You hit a barrel. Yes, just like that. Yes, you go flying. Yes. First try too. Oh, we're on our side. Sparks flying. Fans are probably losing their mind after seeing something that cool. I'm so happy that worked on the first try. Yes. Oh, that's amazing. You just might know my driver has a face inside this helmet. Look at that little like chin stubble. That's adorable. Get to see the back of my driver's head. I have an American flag on the back. That's kind of offensive. Maybe I don't want to represent America. Maybe I want to represent Pakistan. Alright, let's get out of here. Why is my engine still going? I haven't touched the throttle. I don't know. It's alright, whatever. Let's just get out of here. I'm terrified. Another win. Another disgusting race. I just don't know anymore. Looking forward to like I said, Watkins will be a lot tougher. Also, remember this victory lane? That's not a thing at Pocono anymore. Instead of it being, it's all corporate crap. Oh, a perfect race. Qualify and pole, lead all that. Yeah, we did everything we needed to.
You really gave those fans a show today.
Kurt 8th. Ooh.
You've earned a bunch of contingency awards for that performance.
I wonder if that yellow really saved his race. I don't know, but maybe it did because I think it was Casey Kane and Jeff Gordon up there at the front originally. I think Kane was there on the final restart. I don't know what happened to him, but maybe that yellow saved people. I don't know. Maybe it saved Kurt's day. But yeah, boy howdy, this is look out, another bad finish. Ryan Newman might miss the playoffs, or at least the wild card stuff, if he finishes outside the top 20. So that's pretty bad for him. Yeah, he's 27, so that is absolutely not what he needed today. Kyle Busch still second in points. He gains over Edwards. Dale Jr. shockingly didn't drop any positions after a pretty bad run. Now this is where it gets interesting. Tony Stewart's nearing the bubble somewhat. Biffle 11th, Harvick 12th, Truex 13th, 9 points out of 12th. Kurt's up to 16th. He's still like 30 points out, but he's doing something. Kane gained some. Pastrana up in the top 18. Ryan Newman 19th. Logano 20th. Ooh, they're both in the wild card spot. Barely. Jeez, they're really cutting it close. Mark's only 2 points behind Logano, and Newman's not too much further up, so Yeah, that currently will knock out Harvick and Biffle, and then Stewart will be... Wow, Biffle and Stewart tied on points, so I guess Stewart gets a tiebreaker. A lot of people kind of teetering on that edge. I think basically 1st through 7th are pretty much locked in. But 9th on back, or I guess 8th on back, that's where it starts getting, you know, kind of hairy, because they're all pretty close. They're basically just about one race behind on losing it, so... Yeah, it's close. It's very, very close around that 8th to 11th range. So, yeah. No sponsors, no new anything. You don't have enough credits for upgrades, so we'll just do that. Lone Ray Abraham, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. God, I checked one thing and he has to give me like a freaking Moby Dick novel about it. All right, let's. We're done. We're gonna wrap things up. Big shout out to my 2 or 3 Patreon supporters, Dave from Channel 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Kira, and Golf King Hard for support. Again, I appreciate you guys do for my channel every single month. It always means a lot. Always goes a long ways with everything in my life. So thank you as always. I will see you all next episode for Watkins Glen, I would imagine. I feel like that's probably just a whole part in and of itself. So that'll be interesting. It's, maybe the same with Michigan, Bristol. We all know that's going to be a... There's no bonus race time there. The race itself will be an absolute gift that will keep on giving. Maybe Atlanta Richmond will do that. I don't know, but well, I guess we'll find out. But for now, that'll do it for me. I will see you all next episode. See you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.